Welcome back to the 30 Days of Halloween. Hope you're enjoying the series as much as I'm enjoying making it. We're learning a lot about these monsters. Today we're going to showcase Frankenstein and his monster creation. Now, many of you might think that this is Frankenstein, but this is just the monster creation of Dr. Frankenstein, if anyone's confused. Frankenstein stars Clive as a Henry Frankenstein, otherwise known as Victor Frankenstein in the novels. He's an obsessed scientist who digs up corpses with his assistant, Igor, or Igor, whichever one you're familiar with, in order to assemble a living being from dead body parts. The resulting creature, often known as Frankenstein's monster, portrayed by Boris Karloff. The makeup for the monster was provided by Jack Pierce. Alongside Clive and Karloff, the film's cast also includes Mae Clarke as Frankenstein's wife or soon-to-be bride. But this is the Neca 6-inch Frankenstein. It's got a nice grimace shot on the side of the box. Couple nice pics here of him. I think that's where everybody gets confused. They put Frankenstein here and you're thinking that the monster's actually Frankenstein. There's like his Three Stooges look. Yuck, 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 yuck. This is an awesome character that Neca's come up with. Pretty posable. You can actually get in the throne chair. He's got 3 different head sculpts, and I'll show you the other 2 here. This is that smirk he has. Here come old Flat Top. He come grooving up slowly. Then you got the face. Pretty nice sculpts. He's got pretty good movement at the elbows. His arms can swivel around all the way. Same with the hands. And then his legs come up pretty good. Enough to get him in a chair or no real movement in his boots though. Just a little bit of swivel. He's got the extender boots. Karloff was only 5'11", so they kind of had to give him some booster boots. That's an awesome figure right there. And he comes with 2 other sets of hands. And this pair here can kind of hold his the flowers that they put in the box set. Comes with these flowers that he was picking with the girl along the water before he killed her. The hands come off pretty easily. Just pop them out. Then you can put these cuffs on him. With another pair of hands. Pretty nice. I'm happy to have this figure in my collection. I really like these Neca characters, especially the black and white ones. They really portray the movie well. Coming to the movies, we have another nice Legacy Collection box set. This box set includes the original Frankenstein from 1931, The Bride of Frankenstein, which is one of my faves, from 1935, Son of Frankenstein from 1934, then you have The Ghost of Frankenstein from 1942, and The House of Frankenstein from 1944. Not really sure why they didn't include Abbott and Costello Meet the Monster in this set. They included Abbott and Costello in the other box sets. Put a little bit off the back of the box here. It says, for the first time ever, the original Frankenstein film comes to DVD in this extraordinary Legacy Collection. Included in the collection is the original classics, starring the renowned Boris Karloff. And those other movies I already read off to you. But at first, they were going to go with Bela Lugosi as the monster. Imagine that. He was a lot taller. He come in at 6'1". It says here that Universal wanted Lugosi to play the creature. His face buried under grotesque makeup with no dialogue whatsoever. A soulless killing machine fabricated from dead flesh. A screen test was made with Lugosi in full makeup that has been described variously as resembling the Gollum of silent German cinema, with clay-like skin and a broad wig. In any case, Lugosi wanted none of it, so he bowed out as monster. And this here is Dr. Frankenstein's bride, who earlier Universal wanted Bette Davis to play the bride, but I guess she wasn't interested. So here you can kind of pose him up as a cheesed off monster with one of his victims. Here's a picture of Colin Clive as Dr. Frankenstein mixing up the potion to bring the monster to life. The monster's creation scene is arguably the single most famous sequence in any horror film. Crackling electrical gizmos inspired by those of Nikola Tesla. of Clive's famous quotes in the movie is, "In the name of God, now I know what it feels like to be God." Yeah. That was originally cut from the film, but they put it back in and it was restored by Universal Studios. Another scene that caused a censorship uproar during the film's first theatrical engagement showed the monster accidentally drowning a young girl during an otherwise happy game of floating daisies on the surface of the lake. That's why they've included these daisies. Him and the little girl were throwing daisies into the water, and he was showing signs of being human. Then he flipped and threw her in the water, and it drowned her accidentally. But this is the most imitated monster movie ever made. So tell me, have you seen Frankenstein or any of the other films? Are you watching them this Halloween? Let me know in the comments. But until the next one, cool evening.